Hello, Internet. Every day I'm hearing about a new website or social media app for dating. 11% of American adults have used an online dating website or a dating application for their smartphone. I've also been asked many times if I would ever do online dating or if online dating was for me. Well, I'm going to tell you some personal stories and you're going to get that answer. I have been single for a significant amount of time now, and oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. Months ago, I created an account on a dating site known as OKCupid. One of my best friends actually met her partner on OKCupid, and they've been together for about 2 years now? Yeah, 2 years. Wow, time goes quickly. Now the thing that's very peculiar to me with online dating is you really get to personalize your type. Remember in like drugstore magazines and 17 magazines, things like that, when you would get to do those personal quizzes and you get to find out like which Backstreet Boy member is perfect for you, and then you answer those questions and it says you're perfect for blah blah blah. It almost does that, but with the entire OKCupid population. Some things are more personal, like do you kiss on a first date? How does your maturity level compare with most people your age? And then we get like really like opinionated, like should evolution and creationism be taught side by side in school? That was a big jump, OKCupid. Do the OKCupid, get some matchies, and here's the thing about my OKCupid. I have had this account flagged and blocked and banned like 500 million times. I cannot even begin to tell you how many times I've had this account taken away from me from OKCupid. And let me tell you, I'm gonna read you some of my favorite messages I've ever received on the OKCupid. Before I read these to you, I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the term catfishing. Catfishing is when someone pretends to be someone they are not online, giving fake pictures, fake information, yada yada yada. So many people thought I was actually catfishing myself, which has happened before. People have taken my photos and pretended to be me on dating sites before. I don't think that's fair to me or to the person you're talking to who thinks they're talking to me. Why would you do that? I don't think that's really nice. Like some start off as, wow, is this really ElloSteph? And that's like okay, I guess. But then we get into, wow, who the hell do you think you are? You can't just take ElloSteph's photos and pretend to be her. God, she is a real person. How disrespectful could you be? Blocking you immediately. Okay. Like this one says, you obviously aren't ElloSteph. She would never be desperate enough to use an online dating site. As if. Then that puts me in a really awkward position, because how do I answer a message like that? Do I simply ignore it? Do I say, no, I really am desperate. I am totally desperate enough to use an online dating site. So then I'm just like, I don't know what to do. It also just made me a bit uncomfortable using OKCupid when you would use filters, which I would understand age and distance, but then it shows things like you could sort people by their ethnicity, you could sort people by their weight. And I don't know, that really upset me. Then there's an app called Tinder, which I didn't even know what it was when I downloaded it. Just everyone was on the tins, and I was just thinking, okay, what is this? So the way Tinder works is you literally just say yes or no to someone based on a picture of them and what they look like. I'll just give this person a swipe yes. So I said like, oh, it's a match! Oh look, we're getting married. I did feel really just, I don't know, kind of guilty about using Tinder, and then one of my friends actually brought up a valid argument, because if you are at a social setting where you see someone, you don't just go and try and hit on someone if you don't think they're attractive from that first glance. What if you start dating someone from Tinder? Do you say we met on an app and I liked their picture? Or, I don't know, do you make up something? I would say we met at a park, or, I don't know, never dated anyone from the Tinder. So I am Jewish, and I also have friends who are Jews. And there is an app like Tinder for Jews. It is called JSwipe, and it's very interesting. It gave me a really great laugh. You can search by the distance and the age like Tinder and what gender you prefer, although they only have men and women, which I don't think is fair for those who identify as gender non-binary or gender non-conforming. So you have filters, and you get to say whether you are kosher or not kosher. What denomination of Judaism are you? The options are conservative, other, Orthodox, just Jewish, reform, and willing to convert. There are non-Jews on here who are desperate to find a Jew. Putting the setting on for men right now just because there's no women I can show you, but this is what happens when you say no to someone. When you say no, you get a sad Jewish star. I don't know if you see the Jewish star, like, oh, sad Jewish star, oh, I'm sad to leave. But the thing is, unlike Tinder where if you say no to someone too fast, you can go back to them and be like, I love you, and then you swipe yes, and then it's a happy Jewish star. And oh, when it's a match, they're like, Mazel Tov, it's a match. That's so funny. Oh, look at them. They're like on the chair at a bar mitzvah. Oh my god, I can't. This is so funny. I can't. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. I can't. On a scale of 1 to even, I just can't. Those are my online dating experiences. Personally, I'm someone when I do like someone, it's really for a quality I can't really put a word to because it's all about that personal connection that is when I'm in person with them. Maybe one day I can do online dating, maybe computers will one day do a thing where they can take your feelings and send them to the person and they'll be like, this is how you will feel when you meet them in person. Actually, I take that back, that sounds really creepy. Online dating is absolutely fantastic, and for some people, wow, your penis must be so big. For some people, online dating can work and it can be fantastic, and that's completely fine. And for some people it doesn't work, and that too is completely fine. For safety reasons, when you're meeting that person for the first time, what I suggest is meeting them in a very large social settings. What I suggest is go with a friend or a group of friends to a social setting like farmer's market, for example. If you go to a farmer's market where there's lots of people, you meet your blind date, your internet person there, and that way you have alone time with them, but there's plenty of witnesses around, and if the date starts to go a bit sour where you want some backup, you can just text your friend who is already there to pull you away, and it's done. Do any of you have online dating experiences? Do you have a funny story? Do you have an embarrassing moment? Do you have any do's or don'ts? Leave a comment below, I read them all. Also, since this was kind of a datey, relationship-y video, I also am one of the hosts on Astronauts Wanted show The Feels. I'm one of the hosts for the show. It's me and a few other women YouTubers, and we give you relationship and dating advice. The linky link will also be in the description, so be sure to check that out. Links for my Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff will also be in the description. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe because it makes me really happy, and I love you all very much. Have a fantastic day. Bye!